Hello and welcome to the 21st edition of What's in the Press, brought to you by the Comic Doctor in Oshawa, Ontario, Canada, for this, the week of February 22nd, 2021. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody for popping by last week in the last episode and subscribing and leaving a comment. This is fantastic, and I certainly appreciate you doing that. And you do know that that automatically enters you into my draw to win some free pressing and free grading from CGC. So if you'd like to be in on that and you haven't done so already, please do hit the subscribe button below, hit the like button, and also leave a comment below. By doing so, you automatically enter yourself in the competition to win some free pressing by me, the Comic Doctor, and some free CGC grading as well. All right, well, that being said, let's move on and see what comics came to the office this week. All right, so first off, we have some comic books that were submitted by Alex out of Toronto. We have a couple of really nice issues of Fantastic Four, number 3 from 1965. These are square-bound books. We also have a nice copy of Strange Tales 146, Silver Surfer 16, a very sharp copy of Ghost Rider number 10. A lot of these run books of Ghost Rider are starting to pop as well too, which makes me happy because I have a really nice high grade run of the original Ghost Rider series. A couple of very sharp copies of The Joker number 1. Now one of these comics, I believe it's this one right here, actually had a fingerprint down there. Now if a fingerprint appears somewhere on the body of the book, I can usually get rid of it. However, if the fingerprint is actually ink that has been removed from the comic, then there's not much I can do about that. Understand that, you know, when kids or people read books like this, they happen to have oils on their fingers and they happen to grab or touch a portion of the book that is darker. What can happen is, believe it or not, the oils from our hands can actually lift the inks off the book. And what it does, it leaves an imprint, basically. You see the fingerprint. Unfortunately, when that happens, not much any comic presser can do about it. Alternatively, if your fingers are dirty and you happen to leave a smudge of a fingerprint, that's a different story. And most you know, comic pressers can clean that off. Next, we have a couple of nice early Daredevil books, a number 2 and a number 6. Number 18 of Marvel Superheroes, a Mr. Miracle number 4, a really sharp copy of Phantom Stranger 80, and G.I. Joe number 1. And this one was a repress. I redid this one for Alex. He wanted me to give it a little more squeeze, so I did. Shock Super Stories, and I think I featured that one on a previous episode of What's in the Press. Oh, we're not done yet, actually. This was a pretty big submission from Alex. We also got or received a couple of really nice copies of X-Men 28, featuring the first appearance of the Banshee, one of my favorite early X-Men books. Oh, a really nice copy, well, of Iron Man 55. Now, you know what? This one I featured on my Instagram page last week. Let's take a second and have a look at the before and after, shall we? So, anyways, Iron Man 55, as you saw from the before and afters, quite a difference. Good cleaning and pressing will make on a comic, even if it's in low grade, especially if it's in low grade. Here's a nice copy of Flash. What issue number is that? That's number 155. 2 copies of X-Men number 10, with the first appearance of Kazar. And finally, another early issue of X-Men number 16. And yes, the X-Men comics are going mad. Those books are, everyone's anticipating the X-Men. If you're following WandaVision, everyone thinks that the X-Men are about to appear. Will they appear? Well, we'll find out soon enough. I imagine there's only 2 more episodes left. I look very forward to seeing what happens on that show. Next, we have a couple of really nice copies of some key Amazing Spider-Man books. We have the first appearance of Venom and Amazing Spider-Man 300, as well as Amazing Spider-Man 129. Next, we have a couple of X-Men books. These are also featured on my Instagram page, and I will, why not throw them up there as well. We've got Giant Size X-Men number 1 and X-Men 94. As you can see from these before and afters, once again, some great results to be had when you send your books to the Comic Doctor. Thank you very much, Chris, for your submission. Okay. Next, we have some modern books from Paolo out of Toronto. And Paolo submitted a heck of a lot of books to me. And I've been working on them slowly over the last several months. Anyways, the end is near, and here are some of the highlights of these modern books that Paolo did submit. We have Giant Size Wolverine, The Old Man Logan, and The Death of Wolverine as well. X-23. Death of Wolverine, Deadpool, and Captain America, Canada variant issue. A book we see here quite often, Harlequin Roller Coaster of Love. Keeping with the Deadpool theme earlier, we have 2 copies of X-Force number 11. And another nice copy of Batman Adventures 12. Another book that's been just going up and up and up and up, especially if you've got a 9/8. Those books are becoming unattainable to most collectors now because the values are going through the roof. Anyways, we'll finish this off with a nice copy, lower mid-grade copy of Silver Surfer number 4. I'll move that down a little bit so you can get a better picture of that. Well, thanks very much for your submissions, Paulo. I certainly appreciate it. And thank you all for joining me today for the 21st edition of What's in the Press. A great selection of books. Oh, do you hear that? That's the grade bump alert. Let's have a look at... Yeah, there it is, guys. This is the grade bump alert. If you're following me on Instagram, you probably would have seen this already. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1, first print, 5.5, grade bump, kaboom, kabam, all the way up to a 7.5. Thank you so much for your submission, Jesse, and congratulations on the grade bump. What a beautiful, beautiful book. I am jealous. Well, guys, again, thank you for dropping by. Remember to subscribe and to hit the like button and to leave a comment below. You must leave a comment below, even if it's just a thumbs up. That's all you got to do to enter yourself automatically in a draw to win some free pressing and free grading of modern books at CGC. I will draw your name when I hit 300 subscribers. We're almost there, believe it. We're only 100 away, pretty much. I think we're at 192, 193 subscribers, and we've gone up quite a bit since the last episode. And I want to thank you all for dropping by and for supporting the channel. Until next week, thank you very much. Take care, and keep on reading them comic books. Bye now.